No sense in me guessing what went wrong. No proof of you knowing what is right for me. Well, I'll consume it till it's gone. Oh, I know I got nothing left in me. Why don't you steady the love? Why don't I light in the love? Why?
Who knows, though? These days, you never know who's a Nazi and who's not. I don't truly believe Donald Trump is a white nationalist or a racist or white supremacist, but he's certainly opened up the door to make those people feel more comfortable about expressing their views. I can't figure Melania out. She does not seem to be enjoying her time in the White House. I just don't think she likes him. She's not happy. And how could you be? Huh? Never mind the political stuff, but you know that he's just all sweaty and pasty and white, flopping around on top of her. That cannot be a good time. Who wants to spend their time in the West Wing with a fat, doughy, sweaty guy on top of you? Here's the answer. Nobody. Went to a beautiful wedding last night. My friend Adam Deggy got married his beautiful fiancée, Nikki Shasta, like the pop. Nikki Shasta. That's what she should have named herself, Nikki Shasta. That would be easier for all of us. Very beautiful wedding, great reception, some Indian influence. Nikki, his then fiancée, now wife, is half Indian. So a lot of music. It was like and a lot of women around, jumping around, chanting and jumping around exuberantly, which is fine. I guess that's how you're supposed to react to that sort of stuff. You know, you just don't know what the hell's going on. Am I supposed to join in, or if I join in, am I gonna get they'll dump a bunch of buttered chicken all over me? So you kind of just sit there and look like an idiot. You kind of bop to it a little bit, you move around a little bit, but you don't really stay that engaged. Beautiful dresses, though, beautiful women. I tell you, my next wife may be Indian. I'm not saying next wife like there's anything, you know, in the plans for my wife and I to split up. That's not at all. But stuff happens. I'm not an easy guy to be with. I know that. I'm not difficult like I'm moody. I'm just difficult in that I'm very unpredictable. I do stupid shit. Brought a puppy home without my wife's consent. In fact, she was vehemently against getting another dog, and I ignored that and brought a puppy home. Not only did I bring a puppy home, I brought a Border Collie Australian Shepherd mixed puppy home. Possibly two of the most high energy breeds mixed together into one dog, and then I chose to bring that dog into our lives. Haven't gotten laid since. But, you know, you gotta take chances in life. You gotta have fun. This dog is fun. He's a good boy. He's smart. Yeah, he's a little rambunctious, but he hasn't really destroyed anything except for the marriage. And he hasn't chewed anything up, and he's a good boy, and he's handsome. Not to worry, Janice. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. If he does end up ruining the marriage, well, like I said, I'll find an Indian. I mean, I'm sure Nikki has relatives that may be single or unhappy, interested in, taking a shot with a kid. Beautiful day out. Heading down to Ann Arbor today to take my youngest daughter Zoe out to dinner for her birthday. She is going to be 19 years old tomorrow. 19 years ago, we had our second child, and that was it. We're done with kids. We're not having any more. Every now and then you see those couples that have that, like a 15-year gap between kids, but it's the same couple. Something happens and they have another kid. That's got to be a crusher. I mean, you love the kid. It's your kid. It's your DNA. Man alive. At this age, I'm 48 years old. I'm not doing kids again. I love my kids to death. My daughters are great. They're beautiful. That chapter, arrivederci. Out. If my wife did kick me out, which she's not gonna, and I was in a relationship, children would be it'd be a deal killer. I want to have your baby. No, you don't. You don't want to have my kid because I don't want to have my kid. I'm not coaching another human through life. I did that twice. I loved every minute of it, but those minutes are up. Some of you people may be wondering and saying to yourself, hey Dave, where did you get that really cool vintage motorcycle jersey that you're wearing on the Ural? And I will tell you, it's a company called Hometown Jerseys. You can find them on the web. They make all sorts of really cool stuff like this customized. You can get whatever you want put on it. They're cool. They're kind of durable. They're not real thick. but that's kind of nice. At first you go, boy, I thought this was going to be thicker. And then you wear it on the bike and you go, nope, it's just right. You got to look out for people all over the place. Like this little guy, he's just not even looking, doesn't have a clue. I'm always curious if I'm supposed to do the motorcycle hand signal to the guys on trikes or the guys on the Can-Am Spiders. But then, I'm on 3 wheels, so why wouldn't I? You gotta make a decision, people. Everybody's doing it. Here's Planet Fitness. That's where Bonnie works out. I've got a friend named Bonnie, works out at Planet Fitness, doesn't allow me. She banned me from Planet Fitness because she says I'm a distraction when we work out. Now here's the deal. I'm not a distraction. She is the issue because she's the one that when she invites me to go work out with her, she wants to chat and gossip and catch up on stuff and everything like that, so she doesn't pay attention, so she doesn't get anything done. Not my fault. That clearly sounds like if it was in a court of law, that would be Bonnie's fault. It's Bonnie's fault. This is my old neighborhood, and when I was a kid, all these houses were really nice. Now they all look like row upon row of shit boxes. Nobody takes care of their lawn, which, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you. I've not taken care of my lawn this year as well as I should have. I've got to get that sprinkler system fixed so that next year it's much better. So I guess I should probably shut my mouth. I'm having a good time riding a motorbike on a Sunday, motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. Driving home last night, and you know what? I just had to listen to some Bob Seger. Everybody has artists, musicians, things like that were important in their life growing up. They incite a feeling of nostalgia. They bring a little warmth to your heart, maybe a little tickle to your ball sack. Whatever they do, they make you feel good. Bob Seger is one of those guys for me. Bob Seger's music was a part of my life growing up. My oldest brother, was a big Bob Seger fan, so he always had a lot of that music playing, and it's just kind of a nice, comfortable, soothing sound in the background. I was a little too tall, could have used a few pounds. Tight pants points, holler it out. Put a little Seger on, makes you feel good, gets you home, drives you through the night. I know it's late, I know you're weary, I know your plans don't include me. You can come back, baby. Rock and roll never forgets. Right now, I'm heading over to see if my friend Keith King is home. Keith is that guy who knows a guy. Do you know that guy? The guy who's just incredibly resourceful. You're like, boy, you know what? I need some drywall done. I got a guy who'll do that for you. He'll do it cheap. He'll do it better than anybody in town. That's Keith King. He's like a walking, chain-smoking Rolodex. I worry about Keith. Eats a lot of lots of shitty food. Oh boy, that's a big one. Yeah, be careful. About a year ago, there was a huge one on Leonard that I tried to help across the road, and it turned towards me and walked towards me and started hissing. Yeah, those things are big. Be careful, kids. See ya. Very good chance she didn't give 2 shits about my snapping turtle story, but I like telling it. They are not home. I think Keith King is probably... You know what? I gotta get home. I gotta shave my head up. Get looking good. I love this bike. I love my life. Nothing better than riding a motorbike on a sunny day. And watching some of the stand-up specials on Netflix, getting concerned. I'm fearful Netflix is oversaturating the market. There's tons of stand-up comedy specials on Netflix right now. And I'll be honest with you, most of them I've watched, not very good. Some of them great. Norm Macdonald's that was out a couple months ago proves that Norm is still one of the top tier comedians working in this world. But then there's just a lot of them that are just freaking mediocre, and I'm gonna go on tape and say it right now. I am really, really getting sick of the cutesy stand-up bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the guys who are, kind of appeal to, oh, hey, look at me, I'm kind of innocent and cute. I'm sort of like a little teddy bear. I'm not really dangerous. I don't really pose a threat to anybody. I'm just sort of, here kind of picking out the little quips of life. It's nauseating. There are about 10 guys out there who are doing really well, and God bless them for doing well, but they're all doing well basically on the same humor, the same premises, the same delivery. It gets goddamn nauseating. Throw a little spice in there, for God's sakes. Talk about how you tried to poke your wife in the ass and she wanted nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's a common premise, but, you know, use a few different words. Add a couple syllables. Make it your own. I know it's late. Look at that. Watch this. Look at that. Like diffusing a bomb, people. Silky smooth. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Sidecar Sessions with Dave Dyer. Solo. This is the way they may be from now on. So enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful day.